Hello dear students, how are you? Today we have a new lesson. We are going to talk about feeding animals. Aim of the lesson: to introduce the students about the feeding animals, to develop the students' skills in reading, writing and speaking, to bring up students to love animals. Expecting results. Students will be able to speak about the feeding animals and making a differences. Assessment criteria. Reviews on this topic is satisfactorily. Fully versed in the topic, performs the task is good. Compares and analyzes the topic, performs all tasks is excellent. The animal body is in constant state of breaking down and building up. The raw materials for the building up of an animal are the foods consumed. Good results in feeding are not determined only by the chemical composition of the foods. The physical condition and the digestibility of the food, its palatability, its supply of vitamins, and the condition of the animal are all important factors. The animal body is built up of four main substances: water, fats, proteins, and ash or minerals. These are the minerals to be included in the animal's diet. Before beginning our lesson, let's discuss these questions. What are the raw materials for the building up of an animal? What do good results in feeding depend on? What main substances is the animal body built up of? How can water deficiency be compensated with dry food? Why should dairy cows consume plenty of water? What are proteins used for? How many pounds of proteins it is necessary to give a cow producing 25 pounds of milk a day? Please listen to the new words and write down to your copybook and learn by heart. Abundant, abundant. Assistance, assistance. Attention, attention. Availability, availability. Come into heat, come into heat. Depending on, depending on. Extra, extra. Grazing season, grazing season. In addition to, in addition to. Legume, legume. Limited, limited. Nutrient, nutrient. Occur, occur. Pasture, pasture. Quantity, quantity. Ration, ration, relative, relative, represent, represent, turn out, turn out. Next, please read the text very attentively and write a short summary for yourselves. Now, let's find the answer to these questions. When is the feeding of whole milk decreased? What feed is necessary for young calves in summer? What should the calves receive in winter? When are heifers bred? When do dairymen prefer to have calves? Do cows and calves require extra attention if calving occurs out on pasture? When are calves grown on roughages? When are calves grown on concentrates? Are summer feeding problems easily solved on good pasture? What feeds represent a well-balanced ration? Now, please write down the new words and find the translations, and do the 5 sentences. Next, please express your attitude to the following points using the information of the text. First, whole milk is to be given until calves reach 8 to 10 weeks of age. Second, calves should be turned out to pasture in spring as early as possible. Third, calf feeding practices vary according to the relative availability of grasses and grains. Please write down your home task at home to write down more information about feeding sheep and horse. Thank you for your attention. Our lesson is over. Goodbye.